Can you be punished at school for making boys drool? No, says the greatest judge ever. Our story begins with two Indiana high school girls taking pictures of themselves posing in sexually suggestive positions while having a summer slumber party, simulating sex with lollipops and toy tridents. Yes, toy tridents. Not real ones, thank God. They posted the pics on Facebook and MySpace, and somebody printed them out and sent them to the high school principal, who decided the girls violated the school's code of conduct and suspended the volleyball playing cheerleaders from all extracurricular activities for the year. Well, this got the ACLU involved, and they helped the girls sue the school. And last week, a federal district court judge ruled that the principal violated the girls' constitutional rights to free speech and that schools can't discipline students for out-of-school conduct that brings dishonor or discredit upon the school. While the girls perhaps tarnished the school's reputation, one alum is trying to restore its honor. Yo, you think that's cool, but that's the only way he can eat. Oh, yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible. The irony of it is he hates juggling. He really hates juggling, but he loves to eat. When you put those two things together, you have a man in a private hell, Kaylee. Do you agree? Do you agree with the judge's decision? I think you do. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Absolutely don't. You know, I think this is bad, and I think that it should be punished, but it's got to be punished by the parents, certainly not the principal. But what I will say is if this were in a private school, they would have been probably expelled. I went to a private school. We had boys expelled. No, one kicked out for unnecessary facial hair, of all things. But no, I agree with the judge on this.
So you agree? You think you think they should be punished, but not by the school?
Right.
See, here's the weird thing, Jamie. This means that nothing you do outside of school can get you in trouble by the school?
But this was during the summer.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's right. If it was private school, I could see them expelling them. But it's public school, and it is a free speech issue. It's a parents' issue that they have to punish them. I think the creepiest aspect of this is that the principal had to be looking at these pictures, going, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to suspend these girls for this," and he kept clicking through all those pictures.
No, we don't know if he was clicking. They were sent to him. I don't want him calling me up late at night unless it's for something fun. Hey, Tom, here's the thing. Actually, you bring up a good point, Jamie. The girls apparently have a right to post these pictures, but if you looked at them, which you obviously never would because you're a good person, you could probably go to jail because they're underage.
Yes.
So isn't that weird that they're almost like setting a trap?
Yes, it's entrapment.
It is.
Well, yeah,
but then you deserve to go to jail.
But the pictures are out there, and you go on Facebook and friends of friends. Sometimes they're teenage girls. It's terrible. You gotta navigate your way around it. I think this decision is a slippery slope.
Why?
Because I think it sounds good.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's ironic because whenever I hear pundits use the term slippery slope, I always picture two teenage girls sliding down it with lollipops.
I never understood. You know, the slippery slope thing. I'm so tired of that word. But now I'll be thinking of teenage girls sliding down a hill. Bill, does this story validate everything boys have ever thought about what goes on in a slumber party?
Oh, that and then some. I was never creative enough to think of that. I was always back in the pillow fight and s'mores thing, but this is way better. But when I first heard this, I was very happy. And not because of those godless harlots that were posting those abysmal images, Greg, but because I'm a strict constitutionalist.
Yes.
And this is exactly what our forefathers fought for, Greg.
Yes.
But then I thought about it a little more, and I got sad. Because I'm not on Facebook, and I'm not legally allowed to be so.
Yes, that is
so this
true.
exists, but I'm not there.
Yeah, this says more about our culture than it does about the Constitution. We have a screwed culture. These kids are doing weird things at a weird age. Frankly, it makes me sick to my stomach. So do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And leave a voicemail on my direct line, 212-462-5050. Still to come. The halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. I was having a problem saying report. Rapport.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by Boris the Pig, the dedicated swine from Australia who's already lost over 30 pounds and continues to inspire others to shed the unwanted weight. Thanks, Boris the Pig.